Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. If you are new here, my name is Chloe and I do various Sims content. Most of them are chaotic, so make sure to subscribe. Basically, in this video, I'm gonna just show you a simple tutorial on how to make a banner for YouTube. Because I know that most of us struggled on how to make something simple. Sometimes you just feel lost on how to start with YouTube, and the starter kit for YouTube is, beside your recording equipment and everything, is the channel's look, I guess. So we're going to start with that, and I'm gonna help you. Hopefully that, but everything I know is going to help you. So let's just get started. Before we start this tutorial, you're going to need 5 important things, I guess. One of them is not really important, but it's also helping a lot in making. First of all, you're going to need a shader, whether it was Reshade or Gshade, because as you can see, the picture looks really beautiful with shader on. And if you are a console player, don't worry, you can definitely start with this look and edit your photo using any photo editor application or website. Just don't worry about that. Everything is going to be okay. But in this tutorial, I'm sorry to console players. I'm just going to explain it with shader on. And then you're going to need a pose player because we need our sim to look cute with a pause. You don't need actually to use your sim on your banner, but if you were thinking about that, you will definitely use the pose player. And then the third thing is going to be Pinterest, because we're going to use a lot of inspirations, codes for Canva, also color palettes for Canva. You're definitely going to use Pinterest for that. Unless you have an idea of the color palette that you're going to use, you know, like the theme or the aesthetic of your banner. The fourth thing is you're going to need I was about to say base game again, but a background remover, because we don't want all the things that are happening in the background. If you didn't know how to remove it, it's okay. If you have Canva Pro, you will not need this website. You can just use it. Photoshop, whatever. You don't need the base game remover, whatever thing. I said base game again. And then 5, you will definitely need Canva. Okay, let's just get started. I was talking for such a long time. So I just prepared my sim and she looks cute. And now I just want her to pose. We're going to take a pose or a photo in the game, and we're going just to do all the work in Canva. And the shader that I'm using is a Gshade by Malexa Sims. I guess this is their username. I don't know. And it's called Taro Milk Tea. I really like it. It's really bright and cute. You can use whatever shader you like. And then now we're just going to look for any poser that I have. I mean, pose back. Actually, I just looked for anything before starting the tutorial, and I was like, okay, we're just going to start. So maybe I'm going to use this one because it's really cute. And also, before you start posing, just go to your, I guess, homepage. This is my key, and turn on ADOF, because you can see this is going to make all the background blurry. And it's also easier, I think, to look at your sim and not the whole background. You got what I mean? So now we're just going to start taking any picture of my sim just to explain the whole thing. And then just choose the angle that you like. We can go from this angle, you can go from the sides. It just depends on your liking, I would say. But for me, this time, I'm just going from this angle. I really like it. And then I'm just going to take a screenshot. Okay, that's all. Now we're going to move to Canva, and this is like where all the work is going to happen. So let's just move there. Okay, so there is Canva. Mine is not pro because I really know that there are so many people that cannot afford Canva Pro. Don't worry about that. There is a lot of things in the free section, and you're just going to the search bar and search for YouTube banner, and then you can start from a blank space. Blank space, okay. I mean a blank page, and I already have mine ready, so I'm just going back to it. Okay, so this is my banner dimensions. So if you don't know what are your banner dimension, you can definitely search for that, whether it's on YouTube or on Pinterest. And there are already some ready banners that you can just click on, take the dimensions, and that's all. the thing that I was talking about is the color palette. I have already had a color palette in my mind for this tutorial, so I was searching for it just to make it easier for you. Usually when I do my own banners, I just do my own color palette, but this time just to help you, I found something easier for you. So basically, you're going to your Pinterest and search for a color palette and then load it to your Canva and just drag it here. This is going to be the dimension. As I said, you're going for the color picker, I think, and immediately you're going to choose whatever thing you want for your background. Let's say I want this color, and just make it so small so that it's not going to make you feel confused and it's taking a space and everything. So yeah, this is what's happening. I do want that. And then we're going to photoroom.com, which is basically I'm going to drag my photo that I have taken inside the game, and it's going to give me it without a background. So I'm going to drag my photo. There is it. I have dragged it, and now it should give me it without a background. This is how I wanted it. And then I'm going to download it. And since I don't have the Pro, I'm just going to get it in the standard resolution. It's totally fine. Like, don't worry about that. And then boom, just bring it back to your Canva. So we have done so many things at this point, but now we need the actual work. So what I was thinking about is maybe I just need a spacey or magical, I don't know, kind of design. Also, sometimes when you do put your palette, it can move there in the color section. You don't have to go for the color picker or something. But sometimes, I don't know, you don't get it, it's not loading. You just do the thing that I did earlier. So maybe I'm going to go with this color at this point. So now I'm going to load a circle. I think it's in a different color, so I'm going to make it in this color so that it's going to look different from the background. I'm going to put it there. Just put it wherever you want. This is number one. And then number two, I'm going to give you two codes that I found on Pinterest that is going to give you a lot of graphics. I don't know what is it called, or element, I guess. So I'm going to just put them down in description section. This is the first one. Maybe you want it, maybe you don't. So I really think this is a cute one and it's kind of trendy. And then also there is another code that's going to help you, which is this one. And I'm going to make everything based on those stuff here. If you want this design, I can teach you how to put your sim like surrounding this orbit or something. But we can also go for something else for the background. If you don't want that, we can go for that, which I think is really cute. I think it's better than the plain one. So we're just going for that. And then just go to the frames section, pick a circular frame and put it above the thing that we have already chose, and then go to uploads and just drag your picture here so that it's gonna look round and neat and not like feels cut or something. So this is how it looks like. And then when I went to this code, I found all of these cute pictures that I did not see at the beginning. You can definitely get them if you want to have more magical or spacey galaxy whatever thing, and put it like exactly on the dimension of this box. And then you have to go to positions. I know that everything I pronounce is wrong, and then just push it back and go to transparency and bring it down. Maybe this is looking cute, it depends on you. Maybe we're going with this style, and then go to text and write your channel's name. For me, I'm just going for Chloe98. And my advice to you is to make the font clear, easy to read, and not really small. And it's going to be harder for others to read your channel or something. So maybe this font is good, which is 115, I would say. Go to your text and type here Mullen, and you will get this font. I really think it's really cute and it suits the magical theme. And then just make it on the size that you want. I said 115, but I kind of want it bigger since this font is different. So we're going to push it to 150, or depends on you. I'm going to bring it there, and then we're going to choose a color based on the palette that you have. Maybe we're going with that. And if it's not looking clear after adding the effect, we're going to change it. Then go to effects, which is here, and go to neon because it's also suiting the whole vibe. I was thinking about whether going with pink or with white or maybe this color as well. I would say this is the lavender purple or shade of purple, so it's okay. And then you have to add another text, and simply here you're going to add or write what are you doing in your channel. So for example, like my channel, I do casts, I do stories and build. So I'm going to add all of that and then just put it below your channel's name. And here also you have to put this text on a different color because I don't know, it feels really weird to add two text with the same color. I don't know, it's confusing me. And then go to effects. I don't know if you want it to be neon as well to match the whole vibe or you want it different, but for me, I'm just gonna go with the neon. And here also just go with a very simple font so that it's gonna look easy to read. It's different than the original channel's name. I don't know how to explain that. So for here, I chose Brendan Wright. I think it's really cute. So we have done pretty much everything at this point, but now you're going to the codes that I have provided you at the beginning. Here you're going to add all the decors because you just want some stuff to happen in your banner, but don't over decorate your banner because you want it to be simple and cute at the same time and not really crowded. Because I think if it's crowded, it's really hard to read. I'm sorry, guys, for all of my explanations. Like, my English is not really the best. We're going back to this code. I said, I promise, I'm going to leave them for you in the description. And I actually liked this so much, so I'm just going to make it smaller and add it, for example, here. And just, do whatever you want. And I'm just going to do some stuff and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I did not add so many stuff. It's just simple stuff, I think. It's really cute. Not really, as I said, crowded and hard to look at and to identify what's happening. So this is it. I really think that Canva is a such good graphic designing website. It has simply everything that you need if you are just a starter YouTuber, and then it's up to you if you want to move back to Photoshop or just continue with that. And please let me know if you want to see more tutorials on how to make stuff for YouTube. Please let me know down below. I hope that you guys learned a lot from this tutorial, and I'm gonna see you in another video. Bye!